Hi, how you doing? How you holding out? How's your stockpile of food holding out? Have you had any good pizza lately? I bet you have. They're still delivering, and you can dial it up on the computer. But imagine if it was a real apocalypse and you couldn't dial up pizza and have it delivered to your door. Like, ah! Terrifying thought, isn't it? Well, okay, you can make your own. Really, you can. You can even make ramen pizza. I'm down to my last two packages here. This is week number 8 in lockdown for me. And I've been chipping away at my boomer stockpile of food. And I was looking at it, and okay, what can I do with the ramen? We've got ramen pizza on, as a possibility, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and make it with one package. And then the bottled and canned stuff, I had a unopened bottle of garlic Alfredo sauce here, and got some nice canned pickled garlic. Slice these up, put them on there, and the main thing I've got some canned chicken here, and also this is also stock, considered stock. This is in the freezer. Remember a couple months ago we made mozzarella cheese, and there's a little, the leftover you freeze, and then you just take out and you use as much as you can. So I've got this much left, and that'll be. I think we'll use it all tonight. So and a few other things we'll throw in there. I've got some homemade panko. That'd be really good from the bread we've been making. And other than that, I don't want to throw in too much crazy stuff. We'll just keep it nice and basic with just a few ingredients and see what we come up with. So first things first, we're going to cook the ramen. We're going to cook it al dente. Just as usual, 4-minute, 5-minute ramen. I'm going to cook it for 2 minutes. Get the water boiling, and then throw it in there. Take it out, strain it, and maybe get a little rinse, so it'll stop cooking. We want it to be a little firm, so we can work with it. I'll show you what we do next, but the first step is to cook the ramen. So I'm going to get that going. I'm just going to do it real simple. Just 2 cups of water. Going to get the water boiling. I think I'm going to skip the package as usual. I'm going to add salt, but I don't need the monosodium glutamate. But I will throw some salt and some sesame oil in here along with the ramen. So I'll be back. I'll be back with that. And here we go. The next step is to make the ramen crust. And we do that right here, starting with a couple of eggs. Start with 1. Let's see how that works. I haven't made this before. Yeah, we're gonna need 1 more egg. Okay, just kind of incorporate that. We're gonna be throwing more stuff in there. Ramen noodles are notoriously tasteless, so we're going to give it some salt, some ground pepper, and looks like about half a teaspoon of granulated garlic. Oh boy. So, okay, yeah, it's looking like it's something that's going to hold together. But I want to give it a little more body as well as taste. I think we'll hold together more. I've got this homemade panko from my homemade bread. All different kinds are going in here. So that's going to be exciting. Okay. Yeah, it's mixing up pretty good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the panko here. I've got about a cup of leftover rice here from when we made sushi, and I'm tempted to add that, but I do want to stick with like the basic ramen. So we haven't done much to it. The basic formula for the ramen pizza is just the ramen and the eggs. So before you put the gonna make the crust, then you make the crust separately, and then you put the sauce and toppings on the crust. So we're going to use this here, and although it's non-stick, we're going to give it a nice little spray because we have it, and it's a much more economical use of the oils on hand than our olive oil, which is in dwindling supply. Okay, let's get right to it. I'm gonna have to get in there and shape it by hand. Okay, we didn't break any noodles. That's good. That's good luck. In China, they have noodles on New Year's Day, like the white European ancestors I had would have black-eyed peas. Just terrible. And we'd have them every New Year's Day morning. God, for breakfast. They're supposed to be good luck. Like, this is what my year is going to be like. Ugh. So in China they use the noodles, and in particular they use soba noodles. But any noodles will do. Anything that'll bring you luck. Yeah. People are willing to take. Okay, stretching out. I'm just stretching it out to where it's just ramen without any real holes in it. Sorry, now I got to start over again. Smells good already, but I just like the smell of that garlic. The garlic's coming through already. Yay! Huzzah! So, at the risk of having it slide again, that's enough of that. I'm going to go back in the kitchen and put this on the stove top and give it a little toasting on one side. Then I'll flip it and give it another little toasting on the other side, and then I'll come back and we'll put the toppings on it. Jesus, it's like I'm answering the mail. Well, here it is. We just switched pans with my little non-stick copper over here. Look, it just totally stuck to it. I had to pry it off with one of these, but I think we're getting there. It's, yeah, that looks about right. And here it is. We switched it over to the cast iron. We needed a pan that we could put in the oven. The oven's preheating right now. Some ways of doing ramen pizza, you do the whole thing on the stovetop. Reviews aren't that good. I was also thinking of transferring it to this, but we'll go with the cast iron pan here. See what it's doing. The crust seemed a little moist on the middle, so the cast iron will continue to heat it and cook it as now we do the fun part. Let's put the toppings on. Don't have a lot of toppings. It's not going to be a real party here. We didn't make our own sauce. That would have been fun too. But the experiment here is to spoon doesn't fit. The experiment here is to make do with what we had on hand in the stockpile of food. So we've got the ramen that was in there with the dry goods and the pasta and the dried beans and that stuff. And another cabinet with the canned goods and some preserved stuff like the pickled garlic. We had the garlic Alfredo sauce already prepared. Okay, I got a little bit too much on the outside, so there. Okay, there's our main sauce. Now I had some leftover onions, so let's put them on there. Nice red onions. They'll cook a little bit. I like them raw. Make sure they're still good if you're using leftover ingredients. That's good. Then I said we had pickled garlic. I diced a bunch of that up. Oh my. Gee, I'm going to have to use it all. Okay, pickled garlic, and yes, we'll make sure that's good. Wow! It's really strong. I ate a whole clove once when I first bought them, and I think I could still taste that one whole clove. All right, the main ingredient, and if I wanted to dress it up more, I might have made teriyaki chicken out of this, or just fried it or roasted it or something. But we're just gonna put it in here straight out of the can. It's already cooked, of course. I'm gonna use the whole can of this too. If I had other stuff, I'd use it, but this is what we got. Okay, let me wipe my hands off before I do the next thing. I'm gonna throw some salt on here. Some pepper. Chicken's okay. It tastes a little dry. Flatten it all down here. I will, and that's pretty much it. I wish I could put something on there like olives for contrast or some attractive green peppers, but we're just gonna have to suffer. Okay, here's some of that frozen mozzarella that we made. Remember, homemade mozzarella. You can make your own cheese. And yeah, it's this is the ricotta. It's gonna crumble up on it. This is great. This is wonderful. Oh yes. Remember, we made this out of instant non-fat dry milk. You could store that for years and years. You make cheese, you make yogurt out of it, and oh yeah, milk. You use it for milk. So we get a nice layer here going. Let's crumble up some more. This isn't the mozzarella. This is the ricotta. And it's frozen and crumpled up. And I'm tempted to go and get the mozzarella, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think I've got some of that frozen too. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Nice frozen mozzarella. This is the way we used to do it back in the commie. You just grate the frozen cheese right onto the pizza. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, frozen homemade mozzarella on the garlic chicken Alfredo pizza ramen. We've been preheating the oven at 425. We've got a sheet of cookies I made while we're doing the other thing, and we'll be tossing that in. So I'm going to check in about 10 minutes when I check the cookies. Gee, this is heavy. By the way, here are the cookies before. Okay, here it is so far. Oh, it's really not stiff and crusty. Ouch! Boy, this thing is hot, and try to squish it down. I don't know, it's way too soft. You can hear it going snap, crackle, pop. Well, at the last minute, you can't find your glove here, and this is really hot. I gotta grab it now, though. I'm gonna put it back in. And here we go. All toasted there on the top. I don't know. Let's yeah, let's have a spill all over the place. I'm going to use 2 spatulas to try and get this out of here. Really, really hot cast iron frying pan. Come on, guys. Well, the crust did not come crisp and hold together. I was hoping to come out like a thin crust. Maybe if I pressed it down thinner. Let's get this. Let's get that out of the way and look what we got here. Okay, a little browned on top. There's a little part broke away. I'm just checking with the cheese. I didn't get any ramen that much. It's boiling hot. It's way too hot. I think it needs to cool and coagulate. And actually, really garlicky chicken there. I think it's going to be pretty good, but let's let it cool down a bit more. Maybe, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Let it really get a good cool going, and then we'll try it out. Okay, here it is. We did the thing with the thing, and it's cooled down a bit. Let's let's tuck in. See what we got here. All right, there's a little piece, and some of the ramen. It's like it has a texture more like the crispy noodles, which we made. Remember, we made that in the wok. It's got layers to it, like a pizza should. Let's slide it out. And well, I've handled limper pizzas. It's not like a thin crust. I can tell it'll fall if I do that. But look, let's try it. The raw onions crunch. There's a little crunch with the raw onions. Both the noodles and the browned cheese, the brown mozzarella on the top, give it a little firm bit, and in the middle is the Alfredo is pretty good. It's kind of like a sandwich here. You got. Now look at the bottom. Nice browned little bottom there. Top. Gotta hold the top in like like a New York pizza. The garlic is not overwhelming. I can taste the pickled garlic, and I like it just fine. It's the garlic isn't overwhelming. The cheese, you got the roasted mozzarella, the homemade mozzarella. We made it out of instant non-fat dry milk. While we're waiting for cool down, I checked the news, and they're running out of they're running out of frozen pizzas at the stores because according to people are buying it up. Maybe buying up ramen too, but look, you got ramen on hand. Do what I did. Make yourself a ramen pizza. Whatever sauce you have, whatever canned meat you have. If you like it, throw it on there. At the same time as we were doing that, we make cookies. They came out they came out pretty good. These are the chocolate cookies made with the brownie mix. They're called Brookies. And well, we'll have them after pizza. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your stockpile of quarantine cuisine is holding out there. Your ability to make it, you're hanging in there, finding it creative and challenging, and you're making do with what you have, and you're staying well at the same time. Bon appetit. Здравствуйте, камрад. How is that going? No. Tovarichi. Здравствуйте, tovarichi. Greetings, comrade. You better brush up on your Russian, don't you think? No? I don't know. Let's start over.